Yeah, that's bright. That's bright. It's lighting up the whole kitchen. You know, lights out here are off. This one here is on, I think, but this is really. So that's it. So, and that's the small. So, ooh, can't say that. Whoa! And it's actually very bright. I don't know if this is going to be helpful. So this is what the thing looks like. See how there's just two strips. That's just an actually fake. That's not really two bulbs. There's an LED strip in there. That's just a phony piece of plastic. This is not more expensive than anything. That light is maybe a little bit more expensive than just a plain, what would be called like a shop light, a fluorescent shop light you have in your garage or something. Now what was up here was very similar, only it was wider because it contained the 4 bulbs. It's right there. See, that is the old fluorescent thing, and it had 1, 2, 3, 4 bulbs. Those 4 bulbs right there. Done. Never again having to watch them things warm up and flicker and do their bullshit that they do, and they give off a little bit of a sound, and they make your head feel weird, like you make headaches, all sorts of weird shit from these fluorescent lighting. It's dumb. That's what you want. LED stands for light emitting diode. That's what you want. It's over with. There's nothing more to even think about or talk about. It's over. No more light bulbs. You don't want to be screwing in any light bulbs. This is my next fixture in here that's going to go. It's disgusting. I was so excited because the fixture itself cost $13. I was like, $13? That's almost free. So I bought it, put it up there, replaced that 1970s, technically 1984 chandelier, got it gone. Thought I was so slick. But the bulbs that go to this cost about $14 for a 3-pack. And I thought, okay, so they don't even last a year. Those 3 bulbs within 6 months are all burned out. So in other words, this cost me $30 in bulbs a year. Plus, to light the bulbs takes more, to a factor of 5 wattage. Maybe not 5. It's about 3. In other words, the wattage that it takes to run a 100-watt bulb to get the same lumens output, it takes 23 watts. It's roughly a fourth or a third at the best, maybe not a fifth. Significant as shit. It's practically free electricity. You never have to buy a bulb ever, and these bulbs are expensive. All the fluorescent bulbs, all those squiggly bulbs are expensive. See the squiggly bulb? It doesn't belong in there. It should be those expensive, it's called a flood bulb. It floods the light in one direction. Yeah, so you don't want to be buying bulbs. It's over. You want to get a fluorescent light like that in there. Look at that. It's the brightest light in the house. Not as bright, yet they actually are. Now, the last thing I wanted to do is, sorry this video is, it's a mere 3 minutes and 50 seconds at the moment. It'll feel longer. If I can get this off real quick. How does it come off? Where did it go? Oh, shit. It's going to take me longer than a minute, apparently, to figure out where the clasp is on here. It's just interesting that this is actually fake. That's actually not a bulb. That's not a bulb. You can almost see. Can you see that there's like a dark line, bands that exist? It's because there's actually LEDs. LEDs are in here every so often or something. I just can't figure out how that goes, how that comes off. Bastard. Anyways, you can see how the old junction hole was bigger. It was a rounder hole. Of course, the other one was as wide as from here to here. The other fixture, much wider, almost 3 times as wide. So you can see that there used to be they've had to paint around it, this type of thing. So, that's a 5-minute video on LED lights.